Okay, hey, what's going on, everybody? Nicole Wilshire here. And so, if you're a coach and you're watching this, we are talking about how to make 10K in your business this month and next month and every month after that, 10K and beyond. And so, there are three things, three C's that I want you to be aware of. So, I'm going to talk with you about that right now. This is how to make 10K in your business using Facebook, no paid advertising, just organic marketing. So the first thing is that the first C is that you need to have connections, okay? So you need to be adding more and more connections so that you can start finding people who need the solution that you have to their problem. So the best way to find people who are going to be good for your business, who could be prospective clients, are finding people who are in groups that address the problem that they have. So you want to be targeting not only the person, but the problem that you help them with. And so for some of you, that's going to be super easy. For me, it's easy because I'm just looking for coaches who need to know how to find more clients. And there's a lot of groups that are like that. However, if you're in a lifestyle niche, it might be a little more difficult. So you just want to do your best. I mean, maybe there are going to be some groups out there that address the problem, and then that's perfect for you. There might be some groups out there that it definitely include the person that you're targeting, and they might have the problem that you help your clients with. So make sure that you try to, as best as you can, target both the person and the problem, okay? Just do your best. So you need those connections. So like I said, the best way is to find them in Facebook groups. You can also, if you've been doing this for a while, you can also start to look in the suggested friends area of Facebook. So there might be people who show up in suggested friends that are going to be perfect people for your audience. What you're doing here is you're building an audience of people around you on Facebook using your personal profile, okay? So you need to have the connections first. This is not something that you do like just once. This is something you're going to do every single day, is that you're going to add connections on Facebook. But that's the first elements, the first thing that you need to have, okay? But you're going to be doing these three things that I'm talking about every single day. But the first most important thing is that you must have the connections. All right, connections. The second thing is content, all right? So you need to be producing content on your personal profile every day. I know a lot of people hear that and they're like, oh my God, personal profile every day. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. But here's the thing. If you're looking to create business using organic marketing, if you're looking to make money and get clients using organic marketing, you have to start somewhere. In fact, you probably, if you have a newer offer, if you're a newer coach, or you're a coach and you're pivoting from one niche to another, it's likely that you have an offer that isn't technically validated yet, meaning not a lot of people have bought that offer. So if a lot of people have not yet bought your offer, or if you don't even know what your offer is, then you absolutely want to start with organic marketing, because you don't want to pay to promote something that you don't know is even validated yet. So this is where you need to start. So going back, you need to be creating content, and you need to be creating content every day. Now, what's in this content is that you want to create two kinds of content. You want to create how-to content that is like totally valuable for your audience. It teaches them how to do something that you can do, okay? And the second kind of content that you want to create is leadership viewpoint content, meaning you're a leader, you have viewpoints, you have opinions based on your experience and expertise, and you want to take a stand and tell them what you believe in a way that is in a leadership way. You want to position yourself as a leader in that niche. So this is the thing about having a business that makes 10K, have a coaching business that makes 10K and beyond. You really do have to be the voice of your niche. Like, you can't just be like someone who's just like really quiet and barely noticeable, and someone who people who don't know who you are. No, you're going to have to be extremely visible, and you're going to have to claim that spot at the top of your niche, because nobody's going to give it to you. Nobody's going to hand it over to you. Nobody's going to roll out the red carpet and say, hey, do you want to become a leader in this space? No, you have to go claim it. So you want to create content every day. If you're really committed, this shouldn't be a problem, because if you want to get to that point where you're making 10K and beyond, this is how you do it. So content every day, either how to or taking a leadership viewpoint, okay? Now, the third C is a call to action. So anytime you post content that is for your audience, okay, you want to then invite them to take another step. If you found this content helpful, guess what? I have something else for you. I have a helpful resource that is going to change your life. This thing, once you learn this thing, it's going to blow your mind. If you want that from me, comment below, drop an emoji, something like that. You need them to comment because when they comment, it pushes that post up into the algorithm. It keeps it floating around in the algorithm so that it keeps showing up on people's scroll. Someone might scroll past your video and not think anything of it. But then it keeps showing up in their feed because people are commenting. And then finally they're like, what is this? So they see it, they watch it, and they realize I've got to have that resource that she's offering. So you want to direct them to some sort of resource. Ask them to comment, give them the resource. It could be a PDF, it could be a video like this. Whatever it is that you're doing, you want to give them a resource that is legitimately helpful. Now, some of you might be asking, well, aren't I supposed to be building an email list? Like, don't I want to, exchange something for their email? And the answer is yes. But right now, you don't need to worry about that because right now we're focused on selling an offer. And I'll talk about that in a minute. We're focused on selling a higher ticket offer. It might not be high ticket. Maybe it is. I don't know. A higher ticket offer so that you can make that 10K. And so building a list is really important. Absolutely. But that's not the focus this month. This month is to get clients. So you want to have a call to action where you're directing them to a very helpful resource. And then in that resource, you're going to send them to a website where they can download it. In that website, embedded on that website, on your website, that page on your website, you're going to ask them to take it one step further. That could be a couple different options. You could ask them to book a discovery call. You could ask them to buy a Tripwire product, which is a low price point, around $7 product. You could ask them to take the next step. You could ask them to opt in for something. But regardless, if you're wanting to get clients, I would say either book a discovery call or buy a Tripwire. Because then if someone spends $7, then you know that, well, now you have that person technically as a customer, but they've got their credit card out, they're ready to solve the problem that they have. So you want to give them the opportunity to not just take your free resource, but actually go a step further if they want to. And now, if you have someone who's booked a call with you or bought a product from you, you have a hot lead, okay? No chasing down people. You don't know if they're interested or not. You now have a hot lead, okay? So you have to have connections, you have to have content, and you have to have a call to action. Do this every day. Okay, if you're doing this every day and then you're genuinely connecting with people who have commented on your stuff and then you got into their DMs, sent them that resource. Now you have, even if they hadn't bought from you or they didn't schedule a discovery call, go through those people first, right? Talk to those people first. The people who requested that resource from you, you still want to follow up with them. You still want to engage them in that conversation. Those are leads. They might not be hot leads. They might not be the hot lead that booked the discovery call or bought that resource, that additional resource from you, but they're hot enough, they're warm enough that they wanted your resource, okay? That's a warm lead. Follow up with those people. If you do this, it's going to be really difficult for you to not make at least one sale in 30 days, all right? So what you need in order to get to that 10K mark is you need an offer that gets you there as fast as possible. So again, if you're new at this, if you're pivoting from another niche, many of you aren't super comfortable with starting out with like a $5,000 or even a $10,000 offer. If you are, awesome. Don't let me stand in your way. Go on with your bad self. Sell that high ticket offer. If you don't feel like you're quite there yet, or you just want to make some sales really fast, create no-brainer pricing at a price point of $3,500. If you create price points of $3,500, you get 3 people, it's $10,500. You'll have hit that target and you only needed 3 people to say yes to your offer. So that is how you create $10,000 in your coaching business within 1 month. Now, I'm going to put a link for a discovery call for my business here on this site. So if you're feeling like you think that I can help you in your business, then by all means, please book a discovery call and we will chat about what it might look like to work together. We will do some strategizing. Absolutely. We'll look at what your business could look like, and then you can decide for yourself if you want me to help you. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching.